The title of this podcast is Gratitude for Everyone Who Has Helped Me. This podcast is inspired by a documentary that I watched recently about Sidney Poitier. And he is an actor of supreme talent and one of my mother's favorite actors. And she introduced me to his movies, and I became a fan instantly. He had a presence and charisma and an energy that pulled you in. He never said more than what was needed to be said. He never overwhelmed the other actors that were sharing the screen with him. He just really contributed to the moment that he was there. And for me, it was amazing. And as a kid who stuttered, his mastery of language inspired me. He and James Earl Jones, they were the two that really inspired me. So in this, you are taking this journey from Sidney Poitier from childhood all the way to, his career in film along the way. And I knew that life couldn't have been easy for him just because he was born at a time where people of color were discriminated against heavily. So I knew that part of it, but I thought, but he started out being able to speak well and be articulate and enunciate words in a way that was what was made for film. But that wasn't the case. He worked at it. So he was born in the Bahamas, eventually came over to the States, and he was a dishwasher. And he tells this story that he couldn't read because he's never gone beyond the third grade in the Bahamas. And in the story, as a dishwasher, when he got to New York City, he talks about, let me just read it because I wrote this down. So one night as a dishwasher, another employee asked him what he was doing. He said, trying to learn how to read better than he could. The man said, would you like me to read with you? And Sidney Poitier said, yes. End quote. Every night, that Jewish waiter came over to where I would read the paper and sit there with me until I really began learning to read. This was like the beginning of a journey for me. Wow, end quote. And what's interesting about that is that acting requires a lot of reading. And here he is being the beneficiary of someone else's kindness. Someone who instantly was able to connect with his humanity and give him a gift that literally changed his life. And I think about the same thing for my life. I mean, there have been so many people from childhood to this present moment that have contributed to me. I could not fill an arena, professional arena, a ballpark with the number of people that have come into my life and have given to me. I could say in small ways and big ways, but they've all been big because they've contributed to me in an amazing way. My community in ToBeRe, are you kidding me? Held me down and continue to support me. My friends and colleagues at Mayo Clinic, all I have to do is look remotely interested in something, and they will bring me in and they'll be like, baby bird, let me show you the way. And they will walk that way with me. And I am just filled with gratitude for all the people that have helped me. And I never wondered why they helped me. I haven't wondered that. I was just been grateful. But during this documentary, as Sidney Poitier finishes telling the story, the editors of the film cut to Morgan Freeman giving comment to what Sidney Poitier has just said, and the story's told. And Morgan Freeman says, if you stop struggling, people are going to walk past you. But if they see you are working at it, somebody's going to grab you by the hand and just give you that lift you need to keep going. It's always going to happen, end quote. And maybe that's what's happened to me. Is people have seen me like working to be my best self, seen me work on myself. And they've been just incredibly kind to me and they've given to me. And it's been the most beautiful, amazing gift I can imagine. And I'm so grateful for it. I'm just incredibly great every single day. Somebody gives to me. And that's the power of that gratitude exercise that I do on a daily basis. I do it morning and night. And I've never run out of the people to thank for that day. And so I hope you have a gratitude practice in which you are able to list and name and express appreciation for all the people that have contributed to you in that day. Because they have, known to you and unknown to you, they're people that are contributing to you every single day. I found that gratitude for others helps me stay connected to the humanity that we all share. And so I invite you, if you become down or pessimistic about life, a gratitude practice will change that for you. If you become, I don't know, negative or turned off about the state of the world, there's two sides to that coin. And I encourage you to use gratitude to see the other side of that coin. And it's impressive. It is so impressive. And so for everyone who has contributed to my life, I just want to say thank you. Thank you.